Mysterious group seems hell-bent on capturing Nils and Ninian. Having failed, this group, the Black Fang, flees. Rumor has them traveling southwest. Lynn and her colleagues follow in hopes of recovering a lost heirloom. The Black Fang have made a stronghold of an abandoned castle in Catalet. Its dark halls are alive with shadowy figures. Chapter 7X, The Black Shadow. So the brother escaped, and the sister was rescued by a band of strangers. Do I understand you? Yes, they ambushed us and... Hold your excuses. The end is all that matters. Yes, ma'am. And your plan for recovering the siblings is? We've word that the entire group is headed this way, with the brats in tow. They're coming here. Why would they do that? They may well be after this ring. It's a rare piece. We took it from the girl. It was a stroke of luck that we did, especially if it brings them to us now. I'll grab the whole lot of them with this to bait the trap. I see. Very well, I'll give you another chance. I've business elsewhere, but I shall return once it's finished. You have until sunrise tomorrow. Do you understand? Yes. If you do not have the children when I return, my hand will deal you the Fang's punishment. Remember that. Bear it closely in your mind. I believe they went in here. Milady, are you really going in there to get the ring back? Yes, we are. But this is their stronghold. They're bound to be well defended, not to mention well armed. Please forget about the ring. It's okay. Eris has agreed to attempt this recovery. I wouldn't be here if not for that. Eris believes we can do this. I'm sure that decision was not made lightly. With Eris at my side, I'm confident we can win. Let's get your ring back, Ninian. Milady. Milady Lindis, there are more of the foe inside than we thought. This is their stronghold. It's imperative we move carefully. Exactly, Milady. This narrow corridor can be used to our advantage. If we draw the enemy through here, we can engage them in small numbers and remain relatively safe. If time is a concern, we can always rush them. If we do that, we better be sure we can win. So, Eris, what do you think? How we move forward is completely up to you. Alright, here we go. Chapter 7X, our first our first optional chapter, guidance, as they're called colloquially in the Fire Emblem community. Let's see here. So we get a couple new units this time. Nils and Lucius from the last chapter. But we only get 10 deployment slots. So let's take a look at this map. Okay. So a couple key things to note. First of all, is that there's a chest here. And then there's a couple of doors. So there possibly is a reason to bring Matthew to open those. Let's see. One important thing to check is if any of them drop things like door keys or chest keys, any of the enemies. So, for instance here, this thief has a lockpick. This is actually stealable, I think. Matthew can do that as well since he's a thief. Not that it's super necessary, but it is an option if you want to grab the item. Same here, the vulnerary is also stealable. Once again, I don't think we're overly concerned about wanting to do that. This one just drops the vulnerary when we defeat it. This guy has a door key that is stealable. So this guy won't drop it, but it is stealable. So you'd have to use once again Matthew to get this door key on this enemy over here, which is kind of inconvenient, I would say. Getting Matthew in here, you'd have to destroy these walls, and that's probably not super optimal. So I'm probably not gonna be doing that. All right, and that gets us through all of the enemies. So there's just the one door key on this guy, and that's about it for keys. So we are definitely gonna want to bring Matthew here. The other option is that there is a thief Black Fang enemy here, who is gonna come down here and unlock these doors and steal the chest item. So I believe, one strategy as well is to actually let the thief come down here, steal the item, kill him, and then we get the item off of that. So that might alleviate the need to bring Matthew. So that's something to consider. Alright. Let's head to our party then. One character we definitely do want to bring is going to be Nils. So the first unit that I'm dropping is definitely going to be Dorcas. Not that Dorcas cannot be like a decent unit if you train him. He's just I'm not personally super interested in utilizing him, and overall he is not the greatest. His bases leave a little bit to be desired for sure. And there's only so many units that weaker units that I can train at a time. So you kind of have to pick and choose your investments in that regard. All right, I will also probably not bring Will, and I'll bring Lucius instead. Reason being is that archers in this game are generally not particularly good. Will is, just one of the archers you get, and he's not a particularly impressive unit by any stretch of the word. And the fact that he's an archer makes him a bit less valuable simply because of his lack of one range. Which makes it, countering becomes a lot more difficult with Will. Especially in this game, which to my understanding, this game is full of is very much an enemy phase game where there's a lot of lower quality enemies. So you'd rather have a stronger 1-2 range unit that can stand somewhere and just take a bunch of hits and take a bunch of kills via the counter attacks. Let me check. I'm checking over here. I'm checking for what his promotion is, actually. He promotes the sniper. Yeah, so once again, bow-locked class, not super, not the most valuable. Not that you can't use them, not that you can't use archers, but in this one I don't really plan on using a lot of archers. So I think this is going to be our set, so, we might as well just bring Matthew. I think he's probably just generally more useful in this particular instance. One thing I wanted to do, I've been, whoopsies, no, we are bringing Florina. One thing I've been forgetting to do is actually trade this javelin off of her. She's not a very good user of the javelin because of her constitution. Sane is a much better user of it simply because he's got 9 con, so he's only being weighed down 2 instead of 4. Now, the unfortunate thing is he's not particularly fast, so he's probably not doubling even with the higher constitution. Yeah, because it gives him 5 speed. Is he doubling anyone with that then? 5 speed? I mean, he doubles you, but like this guy has no stats, so most people are going to be most units that are trained a little bit are going to be doubling that guy. Yeah. I mean, overall, it's just this is Lin normal mode. It's really not that big of a deal. This mode is not hard, so difficult that details like that matter at the current moment. All right. Some other items. Okay, I don't really have a great use for this pure water. So we will just go ahead and trade some of these items over. We don't have access to a convoy yet, so we just kind of have to manage inventory slots between our party members. That's the best thing. That's the best that we'll be able to do. The Armor Slayer is not particularly useful at this map either, right? Well, no, yeah, not useful at all. There's no armored units on this map. Okay. So yeah, we can just leave it on Kent then. That's fine. And then we did get an extra iron lance that we don't really need. So we can transfer this over to just a random party member as well, since we definitely won't be needing it. Alright, last thing to do then is to check our formation. We definitely want our lower movement. I like to move my lower movement units up ahead so that they can at least keep up pace with our high move horse units and flyers, at least in the first few turns. Alright, gotta make some decisions about who to send where as well. Mind putting Kent down here. Well, we'll put Wrath over here since we're probably not going to be making a ton of use of him either. Let's see here. This map does have a lot of narrow corridors, so we're going to be dealing with a lot of like one-tile choke points. So in terms of unit volume, we actually probably don't need a huge number of units. Okay, yes, okay, I think this is good. We'll deal with this. Actually, one more thing. Let's move Nils here. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save our formation and inventory modifications, and let us get this party started. Alright, so this is a route map. We do need to defeat 12 enemies. Not too difficult, I would say. Alright, so this is where the power of Nils is going to come in, right? We can... how are we going to do this? What's your range? Big. I'd like to block you if I could. Okay, 16 damage, taking 8 damage in return is not ideal. Maybe I should have put Kent here, so that Kent could have just come here and attacked immediately. So, you know, that's one of the things where, okay, it would be better to have your high movement units positioned a little closer to start off with, so you can actually move further on the first turn. So then, you know, there's trade-offs. Or can just take this kill, so we'll just let him do that. Sweet. Alright, I need to keep an eye on this Cavalier up here. He's gonna be coming down real fast. Is the Monikatsu effective on... It is, I think that means it's effective on horses. So what I'm gonna do here is your attack range over here. Probably not all the way down. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna bring Lin Oh, well, there's an axe user over there. What's your weapon? Your weapon's a sword? A lance. Okay, so we probably don't want Lynn to be dealing with him. We're having an axe user would be nice, but you know, we don't have Dorcas at the moment. Not a big deal. We're gonna bring Sane over here. Lynn, ooh, Lynn, that would put you in range of this guy. That's maybe not what we want to do. Right. Let us... If I position Nils... Okay, I see where my positioning might not have been ideal. Ideally, I'd like to get a unit here. A unit here that can take out this guy. And that unit would probably have been Kent or Sane. Which I could still do this, but then I don't really have, I mean, I can use Lucius. I suppose that would work. Okay, let's bring Kent up here. Equip that iron sword. Wait. Then we can actually let Lucius come over here. We'll go ahead and do the little bard dance song thing to give him another turn. And probably kill? Yeah, okay, perfect. It's the guy that drops the vulnerary, not too big of a deal. And we can bring Matthew along over this way so we can kind of start heading over towards the chest objective. Now, I don't want to put Lynn in range of this guy, so I think I actually know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move Lynn here and actually pick her up with Wrath. Wrath can come around here and wait, and then Florina can fly all the way around, take her, and then drop her here, which is out of range of you, and it gets her all the way over here. Perfect. And then, who's taking damage here? Kent or Sane? Kent or Sane, right. And probably Urk as well. We can move Sarah here. Bit of damage. Kent doesn't even double, yeah. That's fine, not a huge deal. Oh! Right, I did not consider the fact that there was an archer there that could hit over walls. In that case, I probably just should have delayed, positioned Matthew a little bit better there, not pushing him forward so much. Urk counters and takes out this mage as well. That's good. All right, okay. So here we do not kill. Potentially. Urk does 10. Well, 10 does kill. That would give Urk the experience, which I mean, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know if I really want to be investing in some of these units, but that's fine. Right, I'm actually gonna move Kent this way now. we want to take out this, start taking out this wall. Meantime, Matthew, we'll move you over here. Out of range of the archer, Lucius can take you out probably. 8 damage. Okay. We're not super threatened though, so that's fine. Could miss too. Didn't miss, but. Alright, there's a level there. Let's see what he gets. Okay, those are pretty good stats. Did he get a... Oh, he got a point of res. Okay, yeah, anyways. Alright, oh wait, I have Mills. Mills can't really help here, though. Alright, I think we just let her take the kill here. Yeah, the alternative is to just let Sane sit there for a bit, which, you know, I don't think we really want to do that. We're quite healthy anyways. And it'll be good to get, give the mages some levels, see how they turn out, and then maybe that can help decide in terms of deciding if I want to use one of them or not long term. Okay, Urk, we can go ahead and give him a heal. Is that Sarah's first level, or that's her first level? Not a great one, but that's okay. I think in the last couple chapters, I feel like I was complaining about levels, perhaps a little too much. Getting, you know, mid-levels or, you know, levels where you just don't get a lot of the stats that you want is a very normal, typical thing. And like I said in one of my earlier episodes, it's just, it takes a little bit of getting used to. Knowing that sometimes the units that you want to use don't necessarily turn out the way you want them to. And that's just, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. Okay, Florina can go ahead and advance. Just advance. Yeah, I actually didn't need to move Matt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. I should have just kept him here, and then since I was gonna kill Lucy's anyways, but it's not a big deal. We can actually do this. We can give Kent another turn. And take out this wall now. Okay, and then Florina can just advance. I'm gonna equip her with this, since it's just better. And Wrath can also advance. Do we want to? Maybe I could have done some rescue dropping stuff as well. Yeah. I didn't think to do it. Not a big deal. Alright, these units are moving. How? This can't be. They should be dead. Everyone, get in there and finish them. This is our final chance. Got a little reinforcement here. A soldier with no stat. A level 1 soldier with no stats. What an incredible reinforcement you got there. Oh, I forgot. Thieves have 6 movement instead of 5, the base 5. Oh, that means you can just get here immediately. A hammer. I don't have anyone that can use that. A hammer is a knight effective weapon. It's an axe though, so I don't have Dorcas on me right now. Alright, okay, you're an axe user, so this is, yeah, not gonna work very well. 6 speed, damn, okay. The iron lance weighs me down by 4. Okay, yeah, I need 2 extra points of speed to double you. I can do 12 damage. How much does Wrath do with the short bow? He's very, very likely to kill. Okay. In that case, what I could do... Yeah, or I can just take this kill. Oh, crit. And there's his level. Okay. No magic. The speed is nice. No magic is... Yeah. We can attack with the... We're just in range to attack with the javelin. If that hits, it wouldn't be too bad. But it's not... I wouldn't say it's ideal. What we could do... If Wrath kills, Lorena can just go and attack. Yeah. Yeah, I could have used Lynn if I did the rescue stuff last turn, but it's okay. Okay, in turn, does anyone need heals? No. Unfortunate. Sarah won't get much of a heal turn this time. Alright. What we're gonna do... Yeah, okay. This is what we're gonna have to do, I think. We're gonna attack with Wrath. If he crits, then he kills. Okay, no crit. Check these guys' speed. 9, so Iron Lance is just gonna be better. Assuming we can hit the 76. If we don't hit the 76, what happens? If we miss the 76, we take 9. Attack on 40, and then 5. Okay, so she's fine. She's fine. She's getting totally fine. Let's go ahead and do the attack here. We come up. Thing. Come up. Hold on to that Iron Lance. Wait. Bring Sarah up along as well. And then from here... Damn. Okay. Well, I suppose I can just lance you. Only 1 damage off of 1 damage off of 8 attack. You have 10 attack, so that's what, 3 damage. Yeah, he'll be fine. Oh, actually, I took the chest. I think this guy's gonna run away. He might run away, in which case that might have just been a completely useless hit. Ooh. Oh, but I can prevent him from running away. Okay. Because I can give Lucius another turn. No range, right? No range. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. 4 damage, not a big deal. And we double this guy. Oh, he's probably one of the no stat soldiers. Yep, that's fine. We do 10 damage in return. No damage. Oh, but State missed. On a 91%? Come on, State. Alright. So give Florina yet another level. Yes! Give me that strength. Okay. 26. I do want to give Sane this kill if possible. And it is possible. We'll just attack with the Lin. Yeah. Don't miss again, Sane. There we go. Alright, Sane gets a level as well. Okay, Sane, he was doing so well. He was doing quite well, and now his levels have been kind of iffy, but if he could get some more speed, that would definitely be nice. I think a unit like him could definitely use a speed wing at some point in the future. I don't know what we'll get that, but getting the defense though. Yeah. Yeah. He's doing okay. Alright, there are not a lot of enemies. Oh, these reinforcements. I didn't even notice these guys. They're magic users, so perhaps a little bit more threatening. Damage. I can kill either of them. What about Lucius? Oh, but that puts him... 11-11. Lucius can do a lot of damage, huh? But ideally I kind of want to get some... Oh, I left Urk down here. Huh! I completely forgot about him. Not a big deal. I do want to get some of these other units up there, though. Who do I even want to give the boss kill to? I think Florina and Lin are kind of sitting in pretty solid spots, generally speaking. You have a vulner, you do. Now this is going to be interesting. Oh, who do I want to bring over there? I could just bring Lin over there. But 0 res on Lin is going to be a little bit annoying. She's probably not ideal to deal with these magic users. Does Lucius kill either one of these guys? He kills both of them. Okay, I'm assuming this boss does not move. If he does, well, rip. 14 attack. He does 7 damage. 7, well, that's not quite enough to kill. If we take 4 instead of the 7. Okay, I think I have an idea. We're going to use Kent. And take this guy out. Good, he hit both of those. Lucius essentially just needs to take 1 step forward. So that I can give him another turn. Sarah, in hindsight, it would have been a lot better to send Sarah along with these guys over here with Lucius and Kent. Okay, not too bad. Some defensive stats would have been nice on a unit like you, but we're trying to keep you out. We're generally supposed to be trying to keep you out of harm anyways. One damage. Cool. And from here, we kind of just belong. Yeah, he doesn't do anything. Okay, the real thing is though, who do I want to give this kill to? I could give it to Sane. I think you can see that the main units that I'm putting a lot of use into are Sane, Florina, and Lynn. You Lynn, bring her over here. Can take and drop. That still doesn't really put her in range. 1, 2, 3. Well, with Nils it does. Not a necessary heal at all, just doing it for experience. Okay, and then I can mill someone. Probably Lynn. And that's not quite enough to get her all the way over here, but it'll work. You just let you chill there, and I honestly don't really want to be giving the experience to these guys so much, or maybe I could. Let's take a look at these mages for a second. Okay, so Lucius has 8 magic, 2 Urks, 5, and they're only 1 level apart. So Lucius is definitely a lot stronger. He's got 8 speed. You have 11 speed, so you're quite a bit faster as well. He's a little bit more defensive though. Urk has a little more defense. 3 defense on 6 res versus 1 defense on 7 res. 5 and another big thing is that Lucius has a pretty low luck stat and a pretty significantly lower skill. Well, not a little bit lower skill, but that 3 luck means there is a chance if he doesn't get enough luck level ups that he might be facing problems with crit chance. Getting crit is kind of scary. But just overall stat wise, it seems like Lucius is just. I think I prefer Lucius over Urk at this moment. Just pure stat wise. There's some other information that's probably also quite important. Like what their promotion lines are. Lucius promotes into a bishop and gets C rank staves. Staves are definitely a useful utility option. But you know there are other stave users. And then oh, okay. Urk gets E rank staves. So if you want stave utility, Lucius is definitely just better. We got the promotion bonuses as well. They're about the same. I think Lucius's are better. slightly better. Okay, I actually don't super mind. Should I give the kill to Lucius though? Potentially be worth it. I mean, he can't kill this turn, but the other option is to just give it to Sane or Lorena. Boss kills are especially useful because they give a lot of EXP, so they're actually quite useful for giving a lot of EXP to units that aren't gaining as much EXP from the regular units. But I think that's how that works. I don't know if if it scales up. I guess we can test it out and see. Yeah, we can just attack with Lucius. I don't mind getting the kill with him if he crits. I mustn't fail. I cannot fail. The consequences are too... Consequences are too what? We'll just get back. Okay. I don't really think Florina gets this kill here. We can give Sarah another heal here. Well, I think I've just given Florina and Lynn quite a few boss kills at this point. It's not I mean, like, what, level 7, level 8, they're my strongest, like, highest level units at the moment. Try with Sane. Certainly stuff to consider. I think overall, Sane is probably just more useful as a unit, just for the sole reason that he has a horse. He can get the kill as well. He kind of wants the stats too, doesn't he? 8 magic. Especially he's really lacking on the speed side. If he can get some more speed, that would be nice. Yeah, okay, you know what, we'll just let Sane get the kill here. We'll go for a Sane kill. It's not usually a bad idea to invest into a Cavalier. Alright, that takes out the boss. Gives him a good chunk of experience. No, I cannot. Give us the ring and swear us this oath. You must promise to leave these two alone. If I have your vow, I'll spare your life. Failure means death. What? Poison? He took his own life. These are no common brigands we're dealing with. This man was trained by a well-organized group. What do they want with Nils and Ninian? Nils, Ninian, everything's going to be fine. As long as you're with us, you'll be safe. But you witnessed our victory, right? With Eris's planning and my sword, you've no worries. If we all work together, there's nothing we can't overcome. I don't care who comes after you. I'll not let you be taken. Really? Yes, on my honor. Right, Eris? Indeed, Lynn. Milady. Oh, yes. This is yours. It's... You called it Nini's Grace, did you not? That lout had it. Milady Lindis, thank you so much. I have no other words, save thank you. Alright, and that's our little side adventure done. Comes with some interesting lore that may or may not be relevant later. Regarding this this group of bad guys. But yeah, we'll get to see what that entails later in the story. For now, we'll move right along.